It is obviously a Sweet Spot Monday, and yours truly did not put a video out today, so joining everyone on their videos, I was like, I gotta do something, so let's go live while I'm building some Lego. So we will see if anyone joins here on the Sweet Spot Monday. Again, I shot my palm right there. See if I can get a somewhat of a shot here of the Lego setup. So yeah, figured this is what I'm gonna do. What's going on, Jonathan? How are you doing today? I need to grab my MacBook real quick so I can pull up the comments. Stuart, what's going on? Happy Monday. Let's see. Let me pull up this real quick. Turtle Chris, what's going on? Hopefully this has some battery power left. It may not. I think we're good. We're good for right now. So let me, sorry if I'm missing. Big Money, what's going on? Yeah, so this is the Sweet Spot bonus live stream here. Let me make sure I get the comments pulled up so I can see everything. But yeah, like I was just saying, so life has been a little bit crazy this week. Got some fantastic news and started a new job today. And because of all that, I didn't have time to edit anything. I didn't have time to put together anything. So that's why I didn't have a video today. But I thought, you know what? Let's go live and let's participate this way. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Josh Cortez, what's going on? Thanks everyone for joining. This was super impromptu. I didn't actually plan on doing this, which is why I'm not set up at all. So, let's see. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. So yeah, so let me see if I can get this in a little bit better. Sorry guys. All right, so I think I'm pretty much in frame there. And yeah, so I figured, let's just do this. Thank you, Big Money, I appreciate it. Just been kind of, while I was watching all the other guys' videos, I was putting together the Star Destroyer here. So that's what I'm currently working on. But yeah. Jonathan, thank you. Appreciate it. Malika, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Please let me know in the comments if I did not pronounce that right. Malakaya, maybe? So I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But thank you so much. Captain Eagle Eyes, what's going on? Oh, man. BJ says, let me drive your car. No, I've only let the wife drive it once so far, and she was trying to drive it again yesterday, and I had to tell her no. It was funny though, because we had to go. So we sold my old car, we traded in my old car, and this one was just the new one was just in my name, but the old one was in both of our names on the title. So she had to go sign the paperwork, and I let her drive to the dealership, and yeah, the salesperson was laughing when I pulled up. She was like, oh, you actually let her drive it? And I was like, sure did. This is the one time she had a chance to, so. Not really. She can drive anytime she wants. But, let's see. Craig, what's going on? Yeah, I completely lost track of where I was on this build. All right, so we got to flip it around. Put these guys down here. But yeah, this is fantastic videos today from the guys, so I felt like I had to do something. So we had Cincy with a collection video. We had Craig with some awesome toy hunting and some retro turtle stuff. Pirates of Blackwater, freaking love that TV show. And then Josh with his Mortal Kombat unboxing. So you know what? I was like, the one thing that we were kind of missing from today, Lego. So let's do a little live build for a little bit until the wife tells me it's time for dinner. Let's see, Sunshine bought a 2021 Nissan Rogue SV Saturday. Nice. Very nice. Kevin, what is going on? Yeah, we've been talking about getting rid of my Focus ST for a while, and get something a bit more practical. Not that what I bought's all that practical. I mean, but it kind of is. It's a lot more space. We can actually take people on trips and stuff, and which we couldn't do on my Focus. So it's still kind of an unneeded car, but it's fun to drive. Let's see, Cincy, what's going on? Rachel finished the Disney Castle this morning. Nice. How long overall did it take her, Craig? Because I want to say, because you bought that like right after we were in Dallas. I want to say I thought it was like pretty quick. Either you may have purchased it while we were in Dallas, if I remember correctly. Because I know when we were at that one Lego store, we were looking for a more challenging set for her, and they didn't really have a whole lot. But yeah, and I know you're looking online, but I don't remember if you actually got it. Let's see. I am live, Cincy. Thank you, though. Thank you, BJ. I really, really appreciate it. It's definitely stressful. A little bit, like I said, today was my first day. Definitely feeling a little bit overwhelmed, going from something that I was very comfortable and capable of doing, and completely changing. I'm still with the same company. However, I've completely changed what I'm doing. So that's having to learn all new systems, having to learn all new analytical data sets. So it's gonna be a challenge, but got to keep it in my mind that it's all for the better, and it's eventually it'll get as easy as my my old job was. So because that was not the easiest thing when I first started that one. She's saying 8 feels like forever. 8 hours. Jonathan, you can check out all their videos. It's the nice thing about the Sweet Spot is even though we want you to participate in the premiere, it's always fun talking with everybody, but obviously those videos are going to stay up for as long as they have the channels active, so definitely go check out the other guys. They were all free. Like I said, they're all freaking fantastic. I love that we are all into different things, so even when the videos are kind of the same, you see a lot of different footage. So that's really cool to see. I was going to premiere my part 2 of our Universal trip, but like I said, I had absolutely no time to edit. So I should have that up, hopefully, the next day or two. Again, that's fingers crossed and a very big hopefully. Yeah, but definitely check out all their videos. Fantastic as always. Let's see. I've been like really slacking on building this set. Again, I've had a lot going on, but yeah, I really want this displayed. But how's everyone's Monday night going? And I'm sure I can speak for the other guys. Thank you to everyone that joined all the videos today. It's always very much appreciated. Cincy, this is the Star Destroyer. See if I can give you guys a little shot here. No, the Batwing's already built, so you can see the Batwing right there next to the Batmobile. This behemoth, let's see if I can do it without. This is what I'm currently building right now. So I will show you guys. Let me finish this little. To keep putting my hand in front of the thing. Let me finish this little section, and I will show you a good detail on how much I have built so far. Let's see. Michael, it is the Star Destroyer. Is the set that I am working. No, the Batwing looks freaking fantastic. That is an unbelievably awesome set. I will show that off here in a second as well. Yeah, I just want to finish this little piece because this is actually the thrusters on the back. This is like one of the giant panels back there that I'm currently building. So this is bag 7 out of 14, I believe is what the total is. But this set is kind of misleading because yeah, it's only 14. It's only 14 bags, but each bag has like 4 bags that are all labeled the same thing. So it's a lot bigger than what just 14 bags sounds like. Michael Taylor said, I built the Imperial Shuttle yesterday. I love that set. That was such a fun build, and that one is such a cool looking display piece. I really, really, really like that set a lot. That, I think, might be my favorite out of this last wave of Luke's X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, the Imperial Shuttle. I think that one's probably my favorite. All of them were fantastic, but I think that one had to take the win for me. All right, so here we have 2 of these, 1 of those, 3 of these. Okay, we're good there. Let's see. So here we have 1 of these. It goes here. This set though has got some like insanely dumb detail that I just laughed when I put it together. I'm like, oh, that's what that is, and 100% sure that's exactly what it looks like. And it's just really cool. I know I say this every live stream I do with the Lego stuff. I have no idea how in the world the designers of these sets have any idea. Like I don't see how they envision what they're putting together. It's absolutely insane. Let's see. Click what you like. I will collect what I like, and we will meet here on Monday for Cisco and show and tell. That's a good way to put it, Uber. Let's see. I'm on 2 lives at once. Oh, you're on 2 lives at once. Who else is live right now? I built the let's see. Any plans to go to a soccer game this year? Any MLS or Gold Cup games? Yes. So Josh, I am a season ticket holder for SC Cincinnati. Harold, what's going on? And the season's already started. We're god awful again, and hopefully we get a little bit better. But I'm not going to hold my breath. And we actually, we finally got an email today about our season tickets, and what they are doing is they're going to allow, I think it's 30% currently, which is 6,000 tickets for the home matches. And you had to fill out a little form of which ones you wanted to go to, because right now they're trying to basically, FC Cincinnati is opening up a brand new stadium this year, so everyone wants to go, everyone wants to be at that first game. So I put my name in to hopefully try to get that first match. Hopefully, what they're saying is season ticket holders, if you don't get the first match, you should get at least 1 of the first 3 games. So, and then they'll credit you your season tickets for the next year if you for the games you can't go to this year. Same with our parking pass. So I'm gonna go to as many as I can. I don't think I'm really planning on traveling a whole lot this year. Just because, one, it's kind of hard to get tickets because all the stadiums right now are doing limited capacity. And then 2, starting a new job, I don't have a whole lot of PTO. All right, I have PTO. I don't think it's right to use it right off the bat. So I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of traveling, but definitely going to go to as many home games as I can. Let's see. I'm hoping to get the Cantina within the next couple weeks. Nice, Michael. I would like to get that set. I just don't know. Space is such an issue for me as far as up in my office that I needed something like this that's longer, not wider. So I think I'm going to pass on the Cantina, but it looks like an amazing set. Turtle Chris, yeah, pretty much. What I'm trying to complete is the 89 Dark Knight collection, Batman Returns line, and the Legends of Batman. Those are all the ones that I'm trying to collect every single one from Kenner. I've been toying with the idea of getting into the Batman and Robin and Forever figures just because they're dirt cheap because no one wants them. And I think it'd be really cool kind of just to have that as a backdrop as well, just to add more to the collection. But I haven't decided if I'm going to do that. I did buy some Batman and Robin figures, but I ended up selling them. And I may buy them back again, though. Let's see. I love your retro Batman toy collection. Right? That's the whole reason I love collecting, was like that literally reminds me of my childhood. So really, really appreciate it. That's been one of the funnest things to collect, is especially like going to toy shows, because you never know which ones that they're gonna have. I have to pick first for those games. Yeah, hopefully I do. But again, like it's one of those things I completely understand. Like given the general circumstances right now of the world, it's not the worst thing in the world. I could have a lot more problems than not being able to see a soccer game live. I'll be able to watch it on TV. So hopefully I'll get to go. But as long as I get to see one of the first couple ones, I'm content with that currently. And like I said, we're kind of awful right now, so I'm kind of hoping the team gets maybe a little bit better before before I what am I trying to say? Before I actually go see them live. All right, so this goes there. This goes here. What do you think? Michael Keaton returning as Batman in the Flash movie? I am 100% for it. I am all for them doing like a Flashpoint type thing, where tying together the different multiverses. Perfectly cool with that. And I mean, who else are you going to use other than Michael Keaton? So I am pretty cool for it. Uber, yes you can. There's the thing. Just for you, sir. Just got my Liverpool season ticket renewal. Hoping we can at least attend one game before the end of the season. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you're able to. I watch a lot of Premier League on TV, and it looks like they have some people in some of the stages. At least the Everton matches they do. So yeah, I don't know what all the protocols for all the different teams are. Let's see. When did I start collecting? I got back into it 2014, I want to say, somewhere around there. It was right before we bought this house, and we bought this house in May of 2015. And so yeah, so it would have been like probably fall. Maybe was it fall? It was whenever Spawn 250 came out. Because we were up in Marysville, Ohio for something with my wife's family, and we had to go up there for a couple days. And I just happened to stumble into see that they had a comic shop, and I just walked. I was like, oh, I haven't been in a comic shop in ages, and walked into the shop, and they had like Spawn, all this stuff that just brought back all these memories. And then that's when I started researching, and I found out Spawn 250 was coming out. So I saw Greg Capullo had a cover, one of my all-time favorite artists, and that just kind of got me back into everything. So I started with going to my comic book shop before I really went into like knowing a whole lot about toy lines. I just started buying Diamond Select because that's what my comic shop had. I bought the Deadpool. I bought one of the Iron Mans. I think it was the Bleeding Edge Iron Man. I bought a couple of the Spider-Men, bought the Rhino, bought some of the bigger ones. So I really started with just Diamond Select. And then as I like learned more about like the different lines and stuff that were out, I started getting into other things. And then like once stores like Toy Department and all that started popping up around our area, and they started having vintage things, that's when I started like kind of falling back in love with collecting the Kenner stuff. So it's been a cool, fun little wild ride. Let's see. So that goes there. Okay, so it's gonna go here. What's up, Ramses? I'm sorry. Again, if I pronounce names by his name, please yell at me in the comments. I will do my best to get it right. Mo Money, Mo Toys. Kinda, sorta. I made a pretty giant purchase Friday night, so it may not be as many toys as I would hope, but there'll definitely be some. Let's see. So this goes here. it sits like, okay, so this actually goes more in like that. And that, okay. That makes sense. Okay, and then we do this piece here. What's my horror like collection? Non-existent, unfortunately. I have one horror MEZCO left. I got rid of them because my original intention was to get into the 1/6 scale sideshow pieces. So and I didn't. I kind of waited. No, not waited too long because I think he still get on sideshow. But I ended up not picking up the sideshow Ghostface from Scream, and yeah, so and then I just sold all of them, and then I ended up really getting into the Mortal Kombat stuff, which actually had the Scorpion right here, which I was thinking about unboxing. But so I started getting into that, and yeah, I just kind of haven't gotten into the back into the horror stuff a whole lot. I love the MEZCOs. I like something that has a little bit more shelf presence, kind of like the Batman, the Hot Toys back here, and some of the statues and stuff. So that was kind of the reason I got rid of those. Was they were just a little bit too small for my taste. So yeah, I at some point I'll probably end up getting the 1/6 scale stuff and kind of getting back into the horror stuff. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of the music stuff as well. So that's kind of taken over my horror stuff, is getting more into the music oriented NECA figures. I picked up a few of the Billie Eilish dolls. I forget who makes those. Maybe I don't think it's Mattel. I don't know. I don't remember who it makes. And then I picked up a lot of the Super 7 reaction music figures, just because I'm 100% a punk hardcore kid, and like some of my all-time favorite bands, they're making the mascots like Rancid. They have their mascot, The Fiend from Misfits. They have like 20 of those out in the reaction line. Gorilla Biscuits, they just released their mascot. Same with Agnostic Front. So like all the bands I absolutely love, they're doing these awesome figures in the reaction line. So I've been picking up all those. Have a couple of those actually on the way that were shipped off today, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, just been kind of getting some other stuff as opposed to the horror stuff. Yeah, no, that DB fan, what is going on? Yeah, no, and that's kind of how I like. Music is like one of the that's the biggest kind of influence in my life. That's the reason I'm tattooed. That's the reason, yeah, like playing guitar and bass and bands and all that stuff has just been ingrained in me. So, so yeah, so it was kind of cool to mix the figure like collecting aspect and the toy aspect. So I've really been enjoying it. All right, so now, let's see. So I think we pretty much. What did I miss? I missed something on here. No, I didn't. I had to. Why do I have all these green pieces? Oh, because I only doubled. I need to fix that then. Let's see. And then I did something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there's some pieces that I need to. What part was that? So I'm basically here. I'm just going to actually show you guys what exactly I'm building right now. So what we have here, let me go ahead and move this around. I think. Can I? Oh, I can't flip the camera. Cool. All right, so this is our Star Destroyer of what I have complete so far. So essentially what I'm building right now is back here on the back side. What we have is our like thrusters, and this is the paneling that is going to sit right here. So that's what we're working on right now. Pretty much have some of the base done. So you can kind of see over here, like there's our little plaque with our two minifigures. The one thing I absolutely loved on this, and I just why I was watching your videos and see, so like this is a cool detail. It's kind of hard to see, but they actually have the docking station down here, and then there's like a little like TIE fighter, which if you move him like that, there's a little TIE fighter coming out from underneath, which I just thought was like such a stupid cool, like a little attention to detail. So yeah, this thing, just for a frame of reference, let's see, trying to think, like, you can kind of just see, like, that's my hand. I'm 6'4". I'm not a small man. So this thing, and that's just a standard TV tray. And you can just see how massive this thing is. So, yeah, super excited to get this constructed. So yeah, so to show you guys kind of, so this is the Batwing. I completed this probably, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And this is just a freaking gorgeous piece. Has like a little stand that it obviously sits on. This is the 89 Batmobile. I think both of these go really well together. I'm not a huge fan of, I gotta move it. This looks too cluttered in my opinion. But yeah, like really cool. A lot of detail on this 89. You can actually remove the cockpit here. Let's see if I can do it. So you can actually see the inside right there, with all the controls. Even has the, I think it actually says Bat Motor. It does, or Bat Engine right there. So yeah, so really cool little set. I'll put that back here in a second. And then these are the minifigures that you get with the Batmobile. So you get the purple coat Joker, Vicky Vale, and the 89 Batman. Same Batman, but then you get the mime Joker, and then you get one of his little goons right there. I'm trying to see, I think, oh, I haven't shown this off. So this is the newest 6-scale figure that I have gotten. This is the Sideshow Joker. Had a little bit of an issue with him. I was going to show him, I showed him like in box when I got him. I was going to like show him in a little showcase, but unfortunately one of the pegs snapped off and I had to do a little surgery where I actually had to drill into his, like the socket on his arm and pull it out. So didn't do that in time for the video, but yeah, there's a nice little quick look at this Sideshow Joker. But goes well with my Sideshow Batman and Catwoman down there. So yeah, the Bat collection is coming along fairly nicely. Actually, that was like the big money. Like that's the first time I've honestly ever had an issue with anything. Like I've never really had an issue with like a peg breaking off with like even a Legend. So that's what kind of was odd, but you know, it took me a little bit, but I got it fixed, and I think it's a really cool looking piece. So I think it fits my collection very, very well. Let's see. This is the only bad thing about trying to build when you are, what am I trying to say? When you're doing a live stream is I just get confused, or not confused, but I lose my place. And then I try to remember, oh yeah, what do I need to do with that there? Where does this go? But let's see. So I feel like I missed something with these two pieces. I do this a lot. So I gotta go back and see. Thanks, Nancy, I appreciate it. I broke in a couple of Sideshow items, but not a figure. Yeah, like I said, the figure didn't break. It was just one of the wrist peg that was in the actual. I think I see where these go. Yep, cool. I can fix that here in a second. Yeah, it wasn't like the actual figure didn't break. It was just the whatchamacallit, like yeah, just the wrist peg. So it all worked out. McFarlane needs to make a Mortal Kombat level version of the Joker. Yeah, I mean, he's already made 10 million Jokers. And I'm not a huge. I think I've talked about this before. I'm not a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat guest stars. I like the universe just to be Mortal Kombat characters, but you know that's my personal pet peeve. Let's see. DBF says, "Thank you so much. I appreciate it." He said it's a gorgeous collection. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I'm super excited. I think the next piece I'm adding is going to be the Batman Beyond Arkham video game hot toy. That hopefully should be shipping within the next month or two. So he'll be going somewhere in this detail off right here. I'll probably put him next to Arkham Knight because that is part of the Arkham Knight game, was that skin. So that's probably where he'll end up going. But we shall see, because I at some point need to start making room for some other new stuff, especially with all the Batman stuff that they're releasing. Because we have the Batman for, I mean, we're years down the road, but we have the Batman Forever, Batman and Robin figures. I have the Nightmare Batman from the Justice League Snyder Cut. I have that pre-ordered, the 2-pack with him and Superman. So I'm trying to think what else. I have the Harley Quinn Arkham video game pre-ordered. And then what was the other one? There's I'm missing one more Arkham. Harley Quinn, Batman Beyond. Oh, Batgirl. That's the other one I have pre-ordered. So yeah, running out of room somewhat quickly on in my Arkham detail right there. But I think it's 7:30. I've been on here for a little bit over half an hour. So I think I may go ahead and wrap this up because I know the wife wanted to watch some TV, get some dinner, and she's currently building the Diagon Alley. And let's see, how's the 420 out there? I don't. I'm not. I assume that's a weed reference, but I'm not sure exactly what you're asking me. What's the best part of your what was the best part of your trip? D. When McFarlane's going to give us a penguin. Fully agree. I want, and that's what I was trying. I don't know if you've joined, Wally. I don't know if you've joined my other streams, but that's my biggest complaint. That's the reason I kind of stopped collecting the McFarlane Batman line, was because they're not doing anything new. It's all rehashes of. It's all rehashes of the metal stuff. And while it's cool, I don't need 18 The Batman Who Laughs. I don't know. I really wish that he would, since he gave us such a cool animated series, Joker and Harley. I'm looking at them right here. Like, I want an entire line of these guys. Like, give me Penguin, give me Two-Face, give me Riddler. Like, I want the animated series. Figures. I know DC Direct makes some really nice ones, but I don't know. I like McFarlane's style. They're a little bit easier to find. I don't know. Just give me stuff like that. I don't need any more metal figures. That's just my 2 cents on why I kind of slowed down on the McFarlane figures. But the best part of the trip, if you're referring to my Universal trip, was probably, honestly, that's the first time I've ever been to that park, and just walking in and like feeling the immersion of like being kind of transported into another world, if you will, because like we have amusement parks here, but they're amusement parks. They're not theme parks. They like the theming is very minimal, and they just have big roller coasters, which I love. I'm a huge roller coaster fanatic, but you don't walk around the streets and feel like you're in another place. Like, I know I'm at Kings Island. I know I'm at Cedar Point. I know I'm at, Kentucky, or was it Kentucky Adventure or something like that. It's one of the Six Flags points down in Louisville. Like, I know that's where I'm at. When we were actually walking through Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade and Jurassic Park and like all these, like even the Marvel section, like you legitimately, like for a second, forgot where you were, and like you felt like you were there. And it was to the point like where, I mean, like I was never a big Harry Potter fan, but I'm gonna read the books. Actually, I'm gonna listen to the books on tape now, because how much like just that area really kind of made me interested in the lore, really made me kind of, I don't know, like really interested in Harry Potter. So I did. You guys will see in my part 2 video, which again, hopefully I can edit the next day or two and have up later this week. But yeah, I even made some Harry Potter purchases for myself, not just for the wife. So yeah, it was really cool. But thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I can speak for all the guys. This Sweet Spot little block has been so much fun for all of us to do, and really hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you guys for joining every single video that we have put up and participating in the premieres and making this just a whole heck of a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone who joined. What site do you like to sell your collectibles on? Honestly, I just use Facebook. That's been the most success that I've had on. I don't sell a whole lot. I just sell some stuff here and there. So I don't like create like an eBay store or anything like that. Okay, I guess good for you. But yeah, so I completely lost all train of thought. That was just an odd that's just an odd comment to put on my comments, but whatever. So yeah, so I don't sell a whole lot, so like I don't need like to pay like the eBay fees or anything like that. So thank you, Cincy, I appreciate that. What else was I saying? Big money, yes. So thank you. Yeah, and it's things like that. Like I'm glad you guys are really enjoying it. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying Mondays. Mondays are now fun. Sorry, I'm all over the place now. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you to everyone who joined this. Really appreciate every single person that takes their Monday and spends it with us. And can't thank you guys enough. And hopefully, new video sometime this week. 1000%. I will have a toy related video for next Monday. So thank you so much, Jonathan. Really appreciate it. And I will catch everyone later. See you guys.